Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today we are going to be taking on the Uncharted battlefield once again. Of course, the new season has just dropped, and we are going to be going through all the stages in this video. Now, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more content, and let me know in the comment section down below, how are you guys faring with the Uncharted battlefield? Are you guys struggling, or have you been able to clear all 10 stages? I'm curious to see what you guys have to say down below. Now, I want to address a couple of things before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. So first and foremost, yes, I've already done the first 3 battles. Well, that was because, unfortunately, I've tried recording this video a couple of times before this attempt, and every single time something or another has happened. I've either been interrupted, or I've failed to actually get my recording properly started. Trust me, that was very annoying when I saw that it wasn't even recording properly. And then the third thing that happened was basically that, well, one of the battles I just got stuck on for some reason, even though I cleared it previously. In another recording attempt, I tried battle 2 again and again and again, and I kept failing it consistently, even though I literally cleared it with that same exact setup literally a couple of hours before that attempt, which is crazy to me, to be quite honest. It was so frustrating. But of course, I've cleared it up and I've cleaned it up. I've decided to go for something a little bit more stronger. Basically, I've had to use something stronger instead, which is kind of annoying because whenever I do these Uncharted battlefield videos, I want to try and make sure that the setups I use are perfect for you guys in order to make it easier for you in the later stages. Because of course, Uncharted Battlefield is all about saving your best units for the last couple of stages, right? You cannot use your best units at the start. It's all about making sure you use your box efficiently, using your SRs and SSRs very early on in the fights so that you are better and well off later on in the harder stages, of course, because remember, your units get locked in Uncharted Battlefield, of course. So keep that in mind, of course, when you're watching this video, is that your units do get locked, and of course, in order to unlock them, you have to go back to previous stages and rejig it basically. So for example, if I'm stuck on battle 2, right, for example, which I did use Bet and Hestia, you can see the scene card and battle item I used to do another attempt. In that situation, if I can't use if I can't clear it for some reason or another, and I need to use a unit like Wealth from an earlier stage, in order to use Wealth from an earlier stage, I have to go back to battle 1 and I have to remove Wealth from this team and clear it with Bell and Ostfi and maybe somebody else entirely. So there is no full reset button still in this game mode, but there are ways to kind of reset your progress and allow you to unbrick yourself in some way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind. Now, another thing I wanted to actually talk about as well before we get into the meat and potatoes of the actual attempts, I think this is the last thing I want to mention, is that this period for Uncharted Battlefield is until the 1st of January, which means that we will have 2 more free multis, of course, one at the end of this week on Friday and one next week as well. And then along with that, on Tuesday, Tuesday of the 26th of December, there are many Tuesdays I know in a year, but the 26th of December, we are getting that free Haruhime as well. So of course, if you are struggling with these stages and you need more units, remember that you could get something from the free multi, and you're definitely getting something with that free Haruhime as well. Of course, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, the requirements of getting that free Haruhime are just as simple as clear that chapter that they're dropping on the 26th of December on normal. That's all they need to do. Literally, that's all they need to do is just clear it on normal and you're good to go. But we'll have to wait and see. Of course, I will be making a video on that free Haruhime and the requirements to get her, of course, when that time comes around. But of course, without further ado, let's get into the Uncharted Battlefield and let's start from stage 1. Now, one thing I want to mention is that all 10 stages give the exact same rewards. However, the drop item, the battle item you get, is brand new. Final Medicine is a water-based battle item, and it's only for water units. As you can see, all the characteristics are only for water attribute category, so which means that only if the unit is water attribute, the effects will go into action. So this is actually pretty good, especially assuming the next event is going to be water. Remember, they're going in a circle so far. It's very likely that they might continue that, and we might restart the circle going from red units or fire units to water units. So keep that in mind, that this battle item might be extremely valuable for when the next set of water units come out, which could very well be next week, of course. So keep that in mind. Now, for battle 1, I used this team: Bell, Osfi, and Wealth. Now, one thing I've done is that I've leveled up all my units to level 60. Last time around, when you watched the Uncharted Battlefield, it was all level 50 units. And in all honesty, I would highly recommend actually going out and checking out my old Battlefield video, because that is a much harsher set of runs, basically, because of course I don't have the units that I have now in that video. I don't have the same battle items, I don't have the same scene cards, I don't even have the same units. Of course, Christmas Eyes, Gareth and Finn are going to be huge additions for me in this run that I'm going to do for Uncharted Battlefield. So I'm going to leave a link to my old video down below in the description, so you guys can go and check out what is a very difficult set of runs in that video. Of course, it is truly challenging, and I had to think much harder, I feel, in that video. Whereas in this video, I'm trying to purposefully make it harder so that I'm, allowing myself more breathing room for later fights as well. So let's get into this stage and let's see how this team does. Now, of course, as you guys saw already, I've cleared it already. This is the exact setup I used to clear it. No battle items, no scene cards, just Bell, Osfi, Wealth, and Vibes. So let's see how it goes. Now, one thing to note is that, of course, Uncharted Battlefield is solely determined by the auto AI, to be quite honest. I don't think it's determined on units as much, to be quite honest. A lot of people tell me like, oh, they need to make it so that, we control the characters and stuff like that. But then, in all honesty, it invalidates the point entirely, because the game mode would become too easy even. Maybe they'd have to make it a lot harder. They'd have to make the timer shorter, maybe. Something along those lines. But it just would invalidate the whole point of it being a challenge. Because, well, I'm not gonna lie, I think if you had the auto AI gone and it was you controlling this fight, I think it would be very easy to do this, because these guys are very easy. It's just a question of actually, the auto AI not being dumb, basically, whenever you want it to not be dumb, to be quite honest. Like, not attacking the boss when you wanted to attack the boss and stuff. But there you go. Stage 1 has been cleared. Very, very easy. No issues whatsoever. Let's swiftly move on to the next stage, where I obviously soloed it with Bet and Hestia. Now, one thing I want to do is I'm going to try and downgrade probably the battle item and maybe some of the scene cards if possible, because I still feel like I can probably do this fight without having to go all in on these scene cards and battle items. So I'm going to drop it down to an SR battle item, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to just change this carried like a prince, or no, not this carried like a princess card. I'm going to change Traitorous Supporter to probably what is a rare scene card, just to see, because I feel like obviously being able to keep the dexterity stuff for maybe speed units later down the line is probably going to be a little bit better than, having dumped in everything into this bet. Of course, leveled up Hestia as well, so we'll see how that turns out, of course, because technically in my previous attempts I only just leveled up my units to level 50 by level 60, by the way. So it is going to be a completely fresh run for me as well, to see all my units at level 60 and everything, to be quite honest. Now, I will say this, that last time around, like I said, I had all my units at level 50, so you can get away with it at level 50. And a lot of people have asked me as well, what skill level should I have my units at? I would say anywhere between 4 to 6 I think is ideal. I have beaten some stages with my units being at level 1s and 2s and stuff, but they've been only one out of the entire team. One unit out of the entire team has been level 1, and even then it would become so much more easier when I would have my units at level 5 or 6 in terms of their skill level. So I would highly recommend using your skill adventure books and assists to level up your skills. It's very, very significant, very, very significant. All right, I don't need this bet. Don't screw me over like this, thank you. That was 3 seconds left, and I was like, bet, mate, you need to kill here. We cannot have this happen to us, mate. I was about to say, man, come on, man, you can't do this to me, bro. All right, let's see if we can get Hestia before the Bullfrogs come in. We didn't, but let's see. This is going to be very interesting. All right, let's see. We got the HP up. We didn't kill anybody there. All right, let's see. All right, this is going to be a bit tricky. We died. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know if I'm going to survive this or not. Okay, maybe we have to go back to the setup that I originally had, because it just doesn't, like, this is what I mean. It's so minuscule, and honestly, I kind of wanted to also show you guys that it wasn't intentional, I will say that, but it was going to be something I would have liked to show you guys anyways, is that scene cards can make a huge difference as well. Some people may not believe that to be the case, but genuinely they can make a big difference as well. So I think we're gonna have to just abandon the idea of being very stingy with our scene cards and stuff, and we're gonna need to go all in and just run with these scene cards and actually take advantage of them, because of course more dexterity means more critical rate, which means of course more damage overall, especially considering I have a crit damage card and a crit rate up card as well. So all of these things will definitely help out as well. And yeah, it's very significant. Something that I and my live stream chat actually talked about in my live stream yesterday, actually, when I was trying to actually also record this video as well, funnily enough, was that we were talking about the most important scene cards and most important units in this event, and I would probably say support units are probably the most important, and then along with that I would probably say vitality and HP scene cards are really good here as well. Very significant scene cards that will actually help you out tremendously, because it just gives you more survivability as well, and just allows you to be on the field a lot longer. And I mean, support units help out with that even more as well. I would say tank units as well can be fairly useful as well, but yeah, I would say the most important is definitely your support units for sure. All right, let's see this. Nice. How did I get hit there? That's actually fine. Hestia comes into play, and we avoided the this. Beautiful. There we go. One scene card made a big difference. Obviously, I feel like the auto AI definitely helped out there, but we just needed to use one scene card and it was good to go. Now, one thing as well to note is that you do get CP levels as well when you do clear a stage, which is super handy. I think it's very useful to have that as well. Now, we move on to stage 3, which is of course where we did use Daphne, Wealth, and Lily. As you can see right there, no scene cards, it seems like. Did I use scene cards? Apparently I did use scene cards. I'm gonna try and clear it without the use of scene cards, of course. Actually, you know what I might do, at least to make it a little bit easier for me, is I might just give them some rare scene cards, because I don't think they need scene cards. This is one of those stages that I feel like I can clear relatively with ease, not many issues. The main issue I would probably say is Wealth, to be quite honest, because he cannot land his special for a dime, bro. He cannot land his special. He won't even land his special for $1 million, I would say. Because honestly, this man's special lands in fucking Narnia. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can watch it visibly if you try, even if you use them as well, by the way. This is not even just a case of the AI just messing up as well. I've had to use them for a little bit to see if I can get one of the battle missions done right. This was before Christmas Eyes released, right? And I could just chuck away, Wealth like a very bad toy. But well, I tried using Wealth as well and using a special move, and oh my god, it is a disaster show every single time I used him, man. It was a disaster show every time I tried using him. It was so bad. This guy is a bad unit. Look at him. Where are you aiming, man? Where are you aiming? You're aiming nowhere. You're aiming nowhere is what you're doing. God damn, bro. It's so annoying, so frustrating. But yeah, still very strong unit though, outside of his inability to land a special move. He is very strong. He is very powerful, and he can be a very vital unit, in all honesty, and he can be pretty good on his own as well. I know somebody did say that they were able to clear this stage without using even Daphne as well. I'm using Daphne to just help me out a little bit more, to be quite honest, but I think you could do it without Daphne as well, I feel, for sure. I think it's not impossible at all. So that is something to bear in mind. All right, let's do this and let's continue on. See what we have in store for us with the Big Shadow, or the Great Shadow as it's called. Don't stay in the poison for too long, mate. And I mean, you didn't do much there, to be quite honest. You landed, you didn't go far, but you didn't do much against the big guy that I wanted you to. Alright, let's see here. He's gonna go into his shield in a second as well. So hopefully Welf can, you know, break it down a bit. Welf, break it down? Big man, I told you to break it down. You didn't break it down. You're aiming in the wrong direction. Welf, please. This is just entertainment for me. Honestly, I just find myself getting entertained by Welf. We need to switch to Welf again. 1 second, I need to see Welf. There we go. I mean, at least we're winning this fight. Albeit very, very, very barely, because Welf cannot hit for anything, you know. He cannot hit for anything. Thank you, Welf, though. At least you managed to get it done in the end, even though it took you way longer than it probably should have. But yeah, that was too funny, man. I always find myself entertained by Welf's shenanigans, to be quite honest. Alright, let's move on to stage 4, and now this is new territory for me. This is completely brand new territory for me. So we're gonna have to start from fresh. Let me remove Welf, of course, from the party 6, of course. I'm gonna be putting Finn in. We're gonna be using our UR here already. Now, you might already be wondering, Gale, are you serious? Welf already? And to that I would say, yes, Welf already. Don't worry, Finn already. You are already. That's what I mean. Sorry. Welf already. I'm thinking about Welf too much now. That last fight bamboozled me. It bamboozled me to another degree. Yes, Finn already. And the reason why is that I need to use him now because he's not actually going to be of any use to me in this purple stage. Honestly, I'm not even joking. He's useless. He's absolutely and utterly useless. So we're going to ignore him entirely for that stage. And we're going to focus on using some other units instead. Now, for scene cards, I'm also going to have to bump it up a little bit, I feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus in on using things like action skill damage increase, and also I'm going to probably go for the stamina boost here, along with potentially an SR card. I know it's a bit hefty for, you know, what is Battle 4, but it's significant, man. This one is a very annoying stage. And I'd rather we clear it with ease rather than, you know, struggle and suffer for too long as well. Battle items wise, we're going to go for some SSR battle items, I think, as well, just to give us that little bit of an edge as well. I'll go for the potion on Ice to give us some more HP. And then for her, I think I'm going to go for some SR scene cards as well. We'll go for stamina based ones, I think. Dexterity and stamina. We'll go for dexterity and stamina here, I think. Primarily. So let's do this. This will be endurance as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's stamina. Perfect. We'll do that. And we will go for this scene card, I think, is endurance. Should we go for this one or this one? Let's go for endurance. Let's see how this goes. So this is a much better set of units. Last time round, I was taking only I only took in Finn, Seer, and Ice. I didn't even take in Takemikazuchi. It was a lot harder. It was a lot harder last time round, and I remember being like, I don't know what to do, guys. I have no idea what I can do here, but we got to do something, you know, something or another to help me out tremendously, because I know this isn't going to go well for me. I was like, this isn't going well for me at all, but we need to do something different because I'm going to lose big time. But yeah, it's a case of just balancing, you know, what you can use and what you can't use more so than anything else. Obviously, because of my last experience from, you know, last time round, I can kind of use this opportunity to basically make better judgment calls effectively on like what I can do and what I can't do in this stage, and obviously improve my runs big time. That being said, though, of course, you know, it's still fresh to me as well, because I don't remember what I did last time. I'd have to go back and check out my video. Like I've said, I'm not using my previous video that much because I want this to be sort of like a fresh run. I want this to be a point in which I'm not, you know, trying something different here. 1 second. Oh, we got stunned here. This is not good. Okay, get him. Thank you. Whew. I was like, Finn, you're not targeting the boss. You're not targeting who I want you to target, mate. But no, like I said, I want this to be a fresh run so that I can, you know, better my tactics and strategy when I'm approaching this fight, especially if they do decide to add more stages in the future. I still have to be very cautious then, because once they add new state battles, by the way, we're gonna need to be very careful with where we're using certain units and stuff, right? We have to be very, very careful. So it's not a quick case in point of being like, oh, you can kind of get away with certain things and stuff like that. No. It's from that point onwards, it's going to be even more tighter, and it's going to be a lot more strategic and challenging, I would say. Okay, now we're going to go into battle 7, I think this is, or 6. I think it's battle 5, actually. Never mind. Battle 5. Sorry, battle 5. Of course, this is where the water stage comes into play. And I think we're going to only need to use 2 units here. We're not going to need to use more than that. I am also going to focus in on using only SSR scene cards. Again, I want to save the majority of these. Like, you guys can see how many UR scene cards we have. I'd rather save those for later. My second unit is probably going to take SR scene cards only, though. Again, I want to save my some scene cards for later as well. When we get into the later stages, right, from battle 6 onwards, battle 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we have 5 more battles to go after this one, and I'm going to need to use my scene cards more efficiently, because I'm going to need 3 scene cards per character, which means I'm going to need, like, if I use teams of 3 from here on out, I'll need, well, 15 units. 15 times 3, 45 scene cards, and I don't have that. 45 scene cards is something I do not have. So 45 UR scene cards specifically. So we're gonna have to be still a little bit more careful with where we're using our scene cards and stuff. What I might do is I might go for a blend of SSR and SR scene cards. The next unit I'm gonna take here is probably gonna be Tiona. We'll take Tiona because tank-wise, it'll help us out a little bit, I suppose. And for you, I think I'm just gonna go for the SR battle items, as I said. Primarily, not gonna use anything else there. So strength, yep, we'll take the strength scene card. We will, again, full go SR here, basically. We're gonna go full SR here. Special move damage, magic, critical rate, magic, action skill damage, critical rate damage, stamina. We'll go for stamina. Again, helps her out massively, and we will go for, I think, what is a magic boost, I think. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do? Maybe action skill damage. Yeah, we'll go for action skill damage. And she will also get me out. Don't worry. We're not forgetting to use a assist on her. We're gonna be using an assist on her. Don't worry. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna save my Chigusa for later, because I feel like if there's any place I lose out on in terms of my unit setups for Uncharted Battlefield, it's assists, and I feel like that's because I have a lack of assists. Now, because of my most recent summons, getting Loki, Takemi Kazuchi, Finn, and Gareth, I feel like that's less of an issue, but it is an issue nonetheless. So I would probably say that, it is something that I can keep improving on, and I can keep bettering myself on. Alright. Now, of course, like I said, this is a very interesting situation where we're taking double Tiona into a fight. But yeah, the fight from here becomes exactly the same for all stages effectively. So if you want to know like what enemies you face and stuff, from Battle 5 onwards, it's exactly the same. It's just the elements change, right? So that's something to keep in mind. By the way, Tiona, the tank Tiona that is, has so much HP, man. It's insane. Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of all the doggos. The doggos are the most annoying one because of their whole burning mechanic, honestly. It's so frustrating. So frustrating to deal with. Hopefully she didn't get burned again. Thank God. There we go. Beautiful. I kind of was hoping we'd save the ult for this part, but it's okay. Let's see how we're dealing with it here. I'd like to, attack this guy. Oh, Tiona's dead. The main Tiona is dead. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to call it there, because I know tank Tiona is not gonna be able to win that fight. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I saw that and I was like, nope. Let's stop it right there. Cancel. We need to try again. Okay, so that is good for me to note, by the way, as well, because I know that is inefficient. Then it is very much inefficient. So what we might have to do is, I might have to go for using a actual scene card now, potentially. But I'm gonna try and avoid it. I'm gonna go for let's go for one of the SSR scene cards again. let's go for one of the SSR scene cards. I think that'll be better, to be honest, because that'll at least give me more stats and just generally a better chance, I feel. Let's give that a shot and see how that goes potentially. We'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a whirl and see. But I feel like we should be able to beat this stage still. I still feel like the stage is beatable. Just need to be a little bit more, a little bit better with the unit setup and stuff, I feel. I think that's just it. Also, not using my ultimate at the wrong time as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Bro, the tank Tiona is going off, man. I must admit, I'm very impressed by the tank Tiona because she's just going off. I think if we didn't get burned and we had a little bit more HP going into the boss fight, I think we would have been better. But, I mean, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike, you know, potentially. So that would, you know, that would be a completely moot point in its entirety. So let's see. There we go. Very nice. Hopefully, if we do get hit by the burn, it's gonna be on, yeah, tank Tiona. That's actually perfect. Doing well so far, I feel. We're not getting hit by the burns. We didn't get hit by the burns still, I don't think. Yep, we're good. No. She used her ult. She used her ult. I saw that and I was like, no, please. Oh, well, that's tough. Let's see here. Break. Okay, good. You aimed in the wrong direction, lady. That's fine, actually. There we go. Let's go. I was like, she's launching her ult, but I hope she doesn't die or anything of that sort. Because she was getting surrounded really quickly. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Easy dubs. Well, I say easy dubs. We had to come back to it to try it again. But we did it. We did it, okay? Which is perfect. Because now comes probably my hardest stage, I would say. Because this stage is just a challenge for me. Because purple units are probably my weakest, in all honesty. I would say purple units are my weakest. I know I have Aisha, but Aisha isn't just the gonna cut it, to be quite honest. Aisha is like, I mean, she's only one unit and she's not even that great, unfortunately, purely because of the fact that, well, you have to realize Aisha is slow, very slow, and the AI doesn't accommodate for that slowness, unfortunately. So she's a very annoying unit to use in this team. We are going to have to use some scene cards. I think it's going to be smart for me to use potentially some strength boosting and stamina boosting scene cards if I have any, of course, right? Endurance as well. I'll protect you. That scene card is completely new for me as well, so that will come in handy. I think I've got to go for full just HP build on her to go forward there. The other unit I'm gonna take is Mikoto. Mikoto actually here was really good last time around, and I had them at level 50 last time around. I'm getting them to level 60 this time around, so hopefully that will be pretty useful for us as well. I'm gonna use the magic potion for the magic skill cooldown reduction, and I think I'm gonna go all in on the idea of going for magic bonuses if possible. Let's see. Do we have any magic scene cards here potentially? There's one right there. I want to go for also some endurance scene cards so that she survives as well. So this scene card, not a bad choice either. And finally, I think what we'll go for is, yeah, this one, HP percent stamina boost increase will be handy here. Now I'm gonna take one more unit, I think, in here as well. Will I? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, will I? Let's try this. Let's try this and see how it goes. I want to see if just using these two can get it done for me. I don't think it will, to be quite honest, but we may as well give it a shot, you know? We may as well give it a shot and see how it goes. Because last time round, I had to use Gareth, I think, last time round on this stage, unfortunately. Gareth helped out massively, for sure, but you know, there's only so much he can do, to be quite honest as well. You know, there's only so much he can do as well. And I'd rather save him up for potentially the, you know, the Earth stage, the actual Earth stage, because I don't have that many units for the Earth stage. So I would like to use him there as well. But as you guys can see there, you know, she's so slow in that basically, you know, she spends more time attacking or preparing the attack that the enemies go around her immediately, which makes it very frustrating and very challenging, unfortunately. But we're gonna see how it goes here, and hopefully we can come out victors. Hopefully. Let's see here. We're doing well so far. I mean, this is going pretty well. Again, I think the idea of leveling up your characters to 60 is probably really beneficial. I mean, not probably, definitely is very beneficial, purely because of the fact that you are, you know, effectively getting like a huge amount of a boost there. Now, the only issue is we're dealing with burns here, which is going to be our downfall, I feel. But let's see how it goes, of course. Yeah, unfortunately, we lost Mikoro there. We might have to get in Gareth. Unfortunately. Because I don't see us winning this fight from here on. To be quite honest, I don't see us winning this fight. Maybe if I get lucky, potentially. But let's see. But I don't see it happening. Because we're going to get hit. We're going to get thrown around like a dog, to be quite honest. Yeah. Wasn't going to happen. I kind of expected it. Because I was like, if there's any situation that's going to make me falter, it's going to be that last part. Especially because coming out of the burns and everything, it's going to be tricky. Now, that being said, though, they did hold their own relatively well. And maybe if they didn't die via burn, we would have been in a much better place. But alas, it is what it is. Now, last time around, I did use the tank Gareth here. I'm going to not do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus on using normal Gareth. And I'm going to give him... how many assists do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 assists and 5 battles to go. You can see a problem here already. I'm already running out of assists. So I'm going to have to go without an assist on him. Sorry, Gareth. You're going to have to just survive on your own. In all honesty, he's going to have to just survive and, you know, take it like a champ. I'm going to give him battle items and scene cards that'll give him some more HP and stuff. Ideally, I think that's the only way we can go here, I'd say. Let's go for boosts on his strength and stuff. Let's let him deal as much damage as he can, you know, in the fight using the SR scene cards, I guess. And hopefully that can help him out in some way, shape, or form. You know, that can hopefully help him out in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, strength boost as well. Let's see how he does. Hopefully he can do well here. And maybe we might get lucky with our odds in terms of, you know, Mikoro actually healing us and not getting burnt as much as well. Because, yeah, like I said, again, with Aisha being a little bit slow, unfortunately, she does tend to be a little bit of a liability into getting hit by those burns. But hopefully, you know, we are in a good position here nonetheless. Garrett's issue is that he's just not going to deal as much damage as the other guys. He'll still deal decent damage, but not as much as the others. But of course, hopefully, like, Mikoro can keep his heal up and he can just take chip damage and be a distraction. More so than anything else, I just need him to be a distraction. That's the main thing we need him to be. Although that being said, he's going into the actual fight itself. He's dead. That's great. Probably didn't need him to be on that side. I think if he was with Mikoro on this side, he would have had a better chance of surviving. But alas, it is what it is, to be quite honest. That's just how the cookie crumbles, in all honesty. Sometimes you can get lucky, sometimes you can't get lucky. But let's see here. How do we fare here? We're not burnt yet. We are not burnt still yet. How am I not burnt on Mikoro? How am I not burnt on you? Okay, there it is. Burned. Wow. Okay, this might be really good. I got very lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. Because I would usually be burned at this point, I'm pretty sure. Let's heal up. Use your Haruhime now. Okay, there you go. You used your special move there. Why are you using your special move there? Why are you using it there? Use it here. There's this whole big orc in front of you and you're using it over in front of some dogs, bro. There we go. I mean, we got the heal at least, so that's good. Hopefully she can, you know... Where? There's an orc king in front of you, mate. Aisha, please. Please, Aisha. We ran out of time. That's the first time I've ran out of time. I've never run out of time. How have you let me down this badly, Aisha? That is the first time I've ever seen it. Honestly. We would have won that. We would have won that if she aimed at least once in front of the Orc King. Because the thing is, right, once you break his shield, it's actually not that difficult to, you know, hit hard. Honestly, he's not difficult to, you know, beat up. In all honesty, but we need him to, you know, actually get hit. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Where's Aisha? Where's Aisha? Aisha, he's on his own there, unfortunately. I mean, this will help us a little bit. Not much, though. This is so annoying. It's so annoying. I might have to bring Yellow Tank Gareth, honestly. I just might have to bring Yellow. But the thing is, I don't know what he would have done in that previous situation. We managed to get that far. I don't know how, but... Heal up. There we go. At least we're not getting burnt on Mikoto, which is good. Mikoto not getting burnt is going to be actually pretty good. Very nice. Okay, and now she's gotten burned, though. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to use our special move here, unfortunately, though. She's dead. We're losing on time. We're losing on time again. Okay, you know what? Maybe we need to probably give... Unbelievable. We're done here. Okay, we're gonna have to just switch teams, man. We're gonna have to switch teams. We're gonna have to switch teams because this is just not working. It's simply not working. I have to use the yellow Gareth because I need the tank from the fire and I need him to be basically there for the last part of the fight. Yellow Gareth, you're gonna have to come in and play a bit, man. There's nothing I can do. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling big time here. And there's not much I can do here, to be honest. It's a struggle. It's a big struggle. And honestly, it's not working out. It's not working out the way I thought it would. And I'd rather be in a better position come the end of this fight, in all honesty. Unbelievable. This is crazy. We just need a tank support. We just need everybody to survive come the end of the fight, and then we can be in a better position. I can't believe it, man. Aisha is so annoying. Aisha is so frustrating because she has the strength and stuff, but she just gets pushed around like a spliff, honestly. It's so frustrating. Alright, let's see here. What do we do here? Aisha's gone in at the very front as well. So let's see how this goes. Oh, beautiful. Lovely. Lovely stuff. There we go. Alright, we're going back in. Mikoto's got the her heal ready to go basically as well, which is gonna help out a bit, I suppose. Especially if we do get burned, but probably not needed. How did we not set up the shield? He literally used his special, but he didn't set up his shield at all. Nice, thanks Aisha. I really appreciate you using your skill there. Your special move was super well timed, mate. I ain't gonna lie, it was very well timed. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. We don't... No lie here, no lie here. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that was the greatest timing from you, Aisha, but it's okay. Where are you aiming? Where are you aiming, Aisha? This unit, this is gonna be the run killer, basically, for me. Actually... Come on, come on! Yes! Finally! Come on, man. Oh my god, we've been here for so long. We've been on the stage for so long. Like I said, it is one of the most annoying stages for me, and for a particular reason. Oh my god. Alright, the data's also changed. I'm doing this like literally, I started like an hour prior to reset, and we've been here on this specific stage for around 20 minutes. You guys will probably see a fast forwarded version of it. Don't worry. I am not letting you guys deal with that same crap that I've just dealt with. I am not interested in doing that any longer than I had to. Let's get into stage 7 and let's move on. Now this stage, I think it's going to be very, very easy for us to, you know, do this stage, to be quite honest, because it's very simple as to what we're going to take here. No doubt about it. You guys already know what's going to be happening here. We're going to take Eyes, and we're going to give her Ryu. Sorry, Seer. I said Ryu. We're going to give her Seer. I'm going to give her Haruhime's Lunge. I don't think that's going to make a big difference, but we'll let it slide and see how it goes. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to give her all the wind attribute based cards that we got recently from the green event, and I'm also going to give her what I think is a relatively helpful scene card in my personal opinion. I'm gonna give her the this endurance scene card, which will help us give us that vitality and allow her to survive, because she doesn't need help damage wise necessarily. What she needs help with is the endurance side of things, and then of course Seer's shield should help us out enough. Now this is me assuming, well, a unit is enough. Last time round, I struggled using only Eyes. I had to use a second unit. I think I ended up using Ryu last time as my supportive unit. But this time round, I'm gonna see if I can solo with Eyes. So many people said that they were able to solo the stage with Eyes. I want to do the same here. I want to do the same here, and I want to see if we can. And obviously, if we can solo this stage with Eyes, I feel like we can also solo the red stage with the other Eyes, of course, as well. I genuinely do believe that the other Eyes will be able to solo it. I think what we might do is we might run, I don't know which assist to run on her, though. I think Finn is the good option, but I think we might want to run probably Gareth, to be quite honest. I think Gareth would be a little bit better, to be fair, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's go for the shield there. Beautiful. Man, when the auto AI doesn't struggle using Eyes, you know how strong of a unit you have here. It's insane how good Eyes is, man. It's insane how good Eyes is. Let's heal up here. Hopefully she doesn't launch her Tempest that soon, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We're fine. We're into that last part of this fight. Let's see here how we do. Nice. Tempest will help us out there, of course, like I said. Come on. Okay, he's gonna heal up there, unfortunately. Or stun us, unfortunately. And this is the reason why I don't have faith in using Eyes solo, because I feel like that last part is so destructive, in all honesty, in the sense of like just too many enemies pushing you around. You're getting pushed into a corner. The AI just doesn't know what to do, in all honesty, in that situation, which makes it even more frustrating, to be honest. All right, very nice. I love how she just powers through them, basically. It's hilarious. It's honestly hilarious. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Let's move along. Come on. There we go. Very cool. She also stays stationary when Seer uses her assist skill, which I know some people will say, well, yeah, she can't use her special move, right, Gale? But it's not about using her special move. I also got burnt here, which isn't good at all. The fact that I've gotten burnt already is pretty bad, actually. What I might have to do is I might have to use a second unit as well to help out with surviving. Maybe I might have to use like Ryu or something. We'll have to see. But one thing I know people would say, but Gale, you know, you can't use your assist skill in this anyways, right? Okay, I have to use a second unit because it just doesn't seem like it's going to work otherwise. But the thing is, right, even when we use our assist skill, we can still move around and use our skills 1 and 2. When you're autoing, you can't use anything, which makes it even harder, unfortunately, for you to survive or do anything in that regard. So I feel like I get it that, you know, you can't do everything when you're in auto AI, but like there's some things you should be able to do, man. I feel like it's kind of like it's just telling you, no, sorry lad, you can't do shit. And I'm like, no, but we can do shit. You're just lying to me. You're just telling me a fib here. But that's just me. All right, let's try this out. I'm not gonna take an assist with Ryu because, like I said, I'd like to save my assists for later as well, because, you know, we still have 3 more stages to go after this one as well. We have the yellow stage, we have the red stage, and of course the final stage against where all units are recommended, basically. This should help us out a little bit, in all honesty, but I don't know how much, to be quite honest, because obviously Ryu is still very vulnerable, not being able to, not having a supportive unit like you know, an assist unit or anything of that sort. So she's getting hit a lot, as you can see there. She's dead. Great, but that's fine. That's okay. Hopefully, you know, we will be okay as well. Hopefully we will be okay as well. We'll see here. That's fine. This is fine. We got the shield up, which is the most important thing. I was really hoping that the oh, that's actually really good. That actually might be the run saver, because we used our special move. I know, but the thing is, right, we're gonna be able to charge it up as well and have it up. Can I use my I'm pressing Z now. Please use it. Come on. All right, there we go. Oh, no. She's gonna focus on these other guys. Did she use her assist, ultimate already? No way. I mean, we're not dying so far, which is fine. But, like, it's not really helpful to, you know... Okay, good stuff here. Yes, we did it. Let's go. Only 2 attempts for that one. Well, 3 technically, including this one. We'll take it. We will take it. We had to use Ryu, but at least we didn't have to use an assist on Ryu, which I think is the most important thing there, to be honest. Out of everything that I could have done there, that was the most important thing, I feel, for sure. W. We take those. We move on to stage number 8, which is, of course, a yellow unit only stage. So now we're going to use Lafia here, for sure. We're going to use Lafia here. I'm going to use... who do I use here? Now, this is the real question. I'm going to use Ryu, of course, and I'm going to give her Wine. Do I use Cassandra as well? Or Gareth? We'll go with Gareth, I think. I think we'll go with Gareth. We'll give him Loki. And then we'll just go for our best slots here, basically. Let's go for the pumpkin here. And let's go for scene card. Let's go for some good scene cards here, maybe. Not maybe, we have to go for good scene cards here now. There's no other option. We've accumulated everything. We've done everything. I may use only 2 scene cards though for these units, maybe. So I'm gonna use Act of Friendship here, and also we'll use this one for the poison. And then for you can just get a spear. Actually, you don't need much. You don't need much, Gareth. You'll be okay. You will be fine. You will be fine. What I might do is I might give him endurance here as well, just to give him a little bit more survivability. And do I have any other scene card that can help out in some way, shape, or form? I mean, I guess I'll give him this scene card because it doesn't really help us anyways, to be honest. And for stats-wise, it'll be there at least, right? Let's go with this. I want to save Cassandra for that last stage, to be quite honest, because I feel like if there's any stage that we're going to struggle with, it might be that last stage because of the lack of assists and adventures, potentially. Maybe less so adventures, more so assists, I feel. So let's see how that goes. Now, again, like I said, if I am able to solo the red stage with Christmas Eyes, we're really in no issue whatsoever. We're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Thanks, Ryu, by the way. You've hit nobody there, but it's okay. No worries. You literally hit nobody there. Zero people. But, it's okay. No worries. Nice, man. She's so strong. Also, Gareth was running around in circles. You can't act like I didn't see that. I love Halloween Ryu, man. Halloween Ryu is so good, man. I love Halloween Ryu so much. There we go. We're good with this stage. We don't have to worry about this stage whatsoever. The yellow stage is probably my easiest stage, in all honesty. Nice. Very nice. Finish it off, guys. Come on. Easy dubs, baby. Easy dubs. Let's go. Come on. All right, we're done there. We're done there. We'll move along now. We'll swiftly move along to oh, new battle item. We got the drop finally. We've been here for so long. We didn't get the drop. Now we got the drop. Let's go. We'll take that one drop. Of course, gonna come in handy in the future, of course, right? And I'm gonna repeat the stage again and again, or repeat these stages again and again, when and if I can, of course, to be able to just see if I can get the drop rate. Now comes the real question. Can we solo with Christmas eyes? We're gonna try it out. We have to try it out. For the culture, we have to try it out, right? Chat and comment section. I say chat as if we're live. We are not live. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out. I think the unit I'm gonna give her is going to be Finn. I think Finn is probably the best bet here, to be honest. I'm gonna go all in terms of you know, units to use and stuff, right? I think that'll be the best, and we'll go for full on like best scene cards for, you know, best scene cards for her. Best scene cards for her. So that one, and where's the fire damage? We'll go for Goddess at Work. Yeah, we'll go for Goddess at Work. Let's see how this goes. 2 level 70s, obviously assist and adventure wise. Both have awakenings in them, with Finn having 3 awakenings. Really decent scene cards, I would say, including a really strong free-to-play scene card and Battle Pass scene card. Let's see how this goes. I'm very curious. It's going to be very interesting, because I generally believe she's better than Green Eyes, to be quite honest. I think she's on a tier of her own, in all honesty. So I genuinely do believe we should be seeing her perform exceptionally well here. Even though we don't have a shield unit like we did in with Green Eyes, I think we are in a position where this unit is far superior. Oh, that's going to help us out so much in terms of damage. She's just going to go around doing 1-taps and stuff. We did get burned there, so that's not gonna help us out too much. That's not really gonna help us out too much. Let's see here. Come on. This is not good. Let's see. Maybe. Unbelievable. Oh my god, we were able to get it done. That is insane. I wasn't another drop as well. Let's go. I mean, that makes my life a lot easier on the final stage. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting to clear a solo with Christmas Eyes there, in all honesty, because I was like, the burn got to me and I was like, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But we were able to get it done. Let's go. That just leaves everything open to us realistically now. Otaro is gonna come in. We're gonna take Belle, of course. We're gonna take Haruhime as well. We can take everybody pretty much. This is now a position where we really don't have to worry about anything. We realistically don't have to worry about anything. We are in a very good position where we simply do not have to worry about anything whatsoever. So Yokozuna medal can go. We'll give him this. We have that. We'll go for and bang. We'll go for we will go for, I think what we'll go for is, we'll go for this actually. Yeah. We'll go for the sprightly sword. No. I'm gonna save sprightly sword princess for Haruhime. I think what I'll go for is we'll go for the action skill damage actually. We'll go for Knight of Familiar Pride. You, however, my friend, can get the Orario Summer Ring. I think that one is strength, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Alright, perfect. We'll give him that. We'll give him all the amount of special move damage, because why not? We may as well. He can also get the new Battle Pass scene card as well, which was, of course, giving you the fire damage, of course. And then finally, you can have the magic boosting Orario Summer Ball. We'll give you magic here. We'll give you magic here? Question mark? No, that's not magic. That's dexterity. Magic here. And of course, some more HP recovery. So basically what we're gonna do here is that Haruhime is gonna be a healer, and then Belle and Otaro can go ham on just attacking as many enemies as possible. We'll be fine now. I don't think we're gonna struggle with the stage whatsoever, I feel. At least, assuming the AI doesn't screw me over, I think we should be absolutely fine here. This is unbelievable, man. We've done so well here. The purple stage, again, I will say, the purple stage was probably the most annoying stage, but everything else was a joke, realistically. Again, that's why I say, like, I think as time goes on, we will have less and less issues, to be quite honest. And in all honesty, I don't think we would have struggled with the purple stage, because now that I know I could have used some units, I could probably just go back and try it with units that are stronger and more assists even. Let's use this there we go. Look at this, man. We're just powering through this now. We're just powering through this. Very nice. Yeah, we're good here. We're good. Defeat all enemies before the time runs out, bro. We were gonna do that easily. Oh, we're on to the final arena as well. Yeah, let's go. Although you didn't need to use your firebolt there already, Bell. Come on now. We used our punch, didn't we? There we go. Oh my god, Death Hound is dead already. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. Easy dubs. So easy, man. Also rank up, baby. Let's go. What timing? Good timing. Rank up to 63. Very, very nice. But there you guys go. We have finished all 10 stages of battlefield. I was gonna say battle arena. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say battle arena. That's why I stopped myself there. Unbelievable. Wow, what an effort. What an effort. But I want to actually go over this. One second. So what were the units we used? We used all of these units, right? Let me go and check. One second. What do I have left over now? So obviously we have Aisha left over, Mikoto, and Gareth. We could have used any of these units. I think Gareth was still our best bet. What I want to look at is assist-wise. I had Takemi Kazuchi left. I had Santa Gareth left. I had Chigusa left. I had this left. I could have easily used those as well. I played it way too safe. I tried playing it even safer than I should have. But I think I have a lot of units and stuff now that I can pretty much clear this without any ease. And I mean, this stage was a joke. Even if I used an extra unit here, I think I would have been fine. Honestly, I would have probably I played it a bit too safe, you could say, right? With this stage, I would say. The eyes and fin only stage, I played it potentially a little bit too, or when I say safe, as in like I played it too aggressive, even. I would say it's safe is actually the wrong word here. If I played it safe, I would have added more units. I played it too aggressive here potentially, and if I probably put in even one more unit, just one more unit, like Riveria, even if Riveria had come in alongside Takemi Kazuchi, we still would have had a unit assist left over for the purple stage. So again, this is where I would say that maybe planning out well in advance or keeping track of what you've done previously and then adjusting according to that might help out tremendously. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Of course, I'm gonna have to condense down that electric stage into like a fast forwarded section. I'll probably have my first failed attempt and then just you know, fast forward through me just losing again and again and again, and then show you guys the actual final stage. And of course, I'm gonna leave chapters down below so you guys can see each specific stage in its individual run. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about Uncharted Battlefield. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.